Got our attention tonight about coffee and how much many of us drink every day. Scientists, in fact, looking at that feeling you get when the caffeine wears off. Sometimes that chemical crash so intense, they're now considering it a medical condition. Here
Stop.
tonight,
Look at the cup in your hand. Look at the oil slick floating on top. You think that's flavor? That is a chemical surfactant used to mask the taste of beans that were rotting in a shipping container before they even hit the roaster. We are told coffee is a superfood, that it's full of antioxidants, that it's the elixir of life. That is a lie. Real coffee is medicine. Industrial coffee is a solvent delivery system. Today, I am declassifying the lab reports the industry tried to bury. I have conducted a forensic audit on the 10 most popular coffee brands in America. We found mold. We found paint strippers. And in the number one brand, we found something worse. 2 brands survived my audit. They are at the end of this video. If you value your nervous system, put the mug down. The autopsy begins now. The source scandal. Before we name the offenders, you need to understand the crime scene. Coffee is the second most sprayed crop in the world, right behind cotton. But you don't eat cotton. You steep coffee in hot water and drink the extract. In the forensic world, we call this bioaccumulation. When a megacorporation needs to fill billions of plastic tubs, they don't rely on nature. They rely on chemistry. They use sun-grown coffee, chopping down rainforests to grow beans in direct sunlight to speed up maturity. But without the shade, the plants are weak. They get sick. So they drown them in pesticides, herbicides, and fungicides. When you brew that morning blend, you aren't just extracting caffeine. You are brewing a tea made of glyphosate and endosulfan. You are drinking a pesticide cocktail that destroys your gut lining and inflames your endocrine system. And that's before the mold sets in. Brand number 10, the instant regret Nescafe. Number 10, the emergency coffee. Nescafe. Let's be clear, this isn't coffee. It's a coffee corpse, a mummified byproduct of an industry desperate for yield. To make these crystals, they brew the cheapest, lowest-grade Robusta beans into a sludge, boil it down until it's a thick, tar-like concentrate, and then blast dry it. The problem is the heat. When you superheat these cheap, starch-heavy beans, you create acrylamide. It's a neurotoxin. The EPA classifies it as a likely human carcinogen. You drink this for energy. The jitters you feel aren't caffeine. That is your nervous system reacting to a chemical assault. That is your body trying to metabolize a toxin found in industrial plastics. Brand number 9, the drive-through deception Dunkin'. Number 9, the commuter's crutch. You buy this because it's consistent. But strip away the synthetic hazelnut syrup, and what's left? You are drinking commodity-grade, beans mixed with fillers. These change by based on price per pound. The beans sit in massive warehouses for months, turning flat and woody. To hide the oxidation, they pump in artificial flavorings. They aren't selling you coffee. They are selling you a coffee-flavored milkshake to mask the taste of rancid oils. When lipids oxidize, they create free radicals. You think you're waking up. You're actually accelerating cellular aging. Brand number 8, the plastic leach Keurig. Number 8, the environmental disaster that doubles as an endocrine disruptor. Keurig K-Cups. Consider the physics. You're forcing pressurized, near-boiling water through a cheap plastic container. Even the BPA-free labels are a marketing lie. They simply use BPS, a structural analog that is just as dangerous. This is leaching. You are brewing a tea of microplastics and phthalates. Phthalates are hormone mimics. They trick your body into thinking they are estrogen. Convenience is the enemy of health. Every time you press that button, you are microdosing yourself with the container itself. Brand number 7, the American staple Folgers. Number 7, the best part waking up? No, it's the quickest way to destroy your gut biome. Folgers. This is the quantity over quality king. They use non-organic beans from massive monoculture farms, sprayed with glyphosate. But here's the secret. Because they harvest in bulk, they scoop up everything. Ripe beans, unripe beans, and moldy beans to hide the taste of the mold. Specifically acrytoxin A, they over-roast it. Acrytoxin A is nephrotoxic. It attacks your kidneys. That bitter, metallic taste in the back of your throat, that's not bold flavor. That is the taste of char masking the taste of mildew. Brand number 6, the aluminum 4 Nespresso. Number 6, the luxury version of the plastic leach. Nespresso, instead of plastic, they use aluminum. They line the inside with a food-grade shellac. But under high pressure and heat, that lining is compromised. Aluminum is a neurotoxin linked to cognitive decline. It's not luxury. It's a heavy metal smoothie wrapped in a shiny metal casing. Brand number 5, the grocery gourmet Pete's. Number 5, the middle-class illusion. Brands like Pete's. You think you're making a safe choice, but these beans suffer from storage stagnation. Look at the bag. There is no roast date, only a Best By date, a corporate hallucination. Coffee goes stale 3 weeks after roasting. These bags sit for months. As the oils decay, they turn into lipid peroxides, creating a highly acidic brew. That's why you get heartburn. It's the acid from decaying oils eating your esophageal lining. Brand number 4, the hipster imposter, Stumptown. Number 4, the betrayal, Stumptown. They used to be the good guys. Then they were bought by a massive conglomerate. When a corporation buys a high-quality roaster, they optimize the supply chain. That's corporate speak for buying cheaper, lower-grade beans. You are paying a premium price for a brand name that has been hollowed out. Brand number 3, the fake organic store brands. Number 3, the store brand organic. You see the organic seal and feel safe. But organic only tells you what they didn't spray. It doesn't tell you how it was handled. My audit found that mass-market organic coffees are often the highest in mycotoxins. Without fungicides, the crop is susceptible to mold if not processed with extreme care. Store brands buy the leftover organic lots, the beans that didn't make the cut for the high-end roasters. Brand number 2, the gas station sludge Maxwell House. Number 2, Maxwell House. Good to the last drop? Only if you want that drop to contain heavy metals. Their processing plants are factories, not kitchens. The beans are processed alongside decaffeination chemicals and synthetic flavorings. Cross-contamination is a business model here. This is a biohazard in a blue tub. Brand number 1, the Siren, Starbucks. Number 1, the brand that taught you to pay $7 for a cup of milk. Starbucks. You buy this because you think it's premium. It is not. It is simply burnt. They roast at incredibly high temperatures to ensure that a cup in New York tastes exactly like a cup in Tokyo. They incinerate the bean to kill the flavor variants. You are drinking charcoal. But the real scandal is their decaf. If you drink their standard decaf, you are drinking the European method. It means they soak the beans in methylene chloride. Methylene chloride is the active ingredient in paint stripper. It's used to degrease metal engines. The FDA allows trace amounts. I say, why is there a solvent in my morning ritual? They value their margins more than your mitochondria, the safe havens. So what do you drink? You need beans that are specialty grade, certified organic, and lab tested for mold. Safe pick number 1, Life Boost Coffee. It's acid-free. It's single origin. It's shade grown at high altitudes where mold can't survive. They test for over 400 toxins. It's clean. Safe pick number 2, Purity Coffee. They don't just roast it. They engineer it for health. They maximize antioxidants and minimize acrylamide. It tastes like berries and chocolate, not ash and regret. The choice is yours. drink the paint stripper, or drink the medicine. Class dismissed.